Hello all, I am Nina. I am CEO and co-founder of Avenna. Avenna is a health tech company which develops precision medicine solution for inflammatory diseases. In this presentation, you will learn about our core technology called Gly Health and how we translate it into the clinical use. But first, our CSO, Dr. Dawa Fernandez, will tell you about the problem which Avenna is solving.
There are 7.6 billion people currently alive on this planet. From global burden of disease data, we estimate that 4.5 billion will suffer serious sickness from an inflammatory disease. Many of those will also die prematurely as a result of their IDs.
Based on our core technology called Gly Health, we at Avenna develop models and biomarkers which can greatly enhance current healthcare for inflammatory diseases.
So Gly Health is a family of prognostic and predictive medical glycomics biomarkers for chronic inflammatory diseases. These biomarkers relate to immensely complex molecules called glycans.
So, what role glycomics can play? Glycomic biomarkers can greatly enhance precision medicine approach to treat inflammatory diseases. This can be done by integrating information from glycomic biomarkers with other omic markers such as proteomic, genomic, and proteomic to understand disease signatures. Using glycomic tests in the clinical practice will enable clinicians to detect disease at early stage, personalize the treatment, and can also help biopharmaceutical companies when selecting the patients for their clinical trial. Poor performance of current blood biomarkers for early detection and treatment personalization for inflammatory diseases encourage us to develop glycomic tests. There are 4 Gly Health variants in our development pipeline. We will overview 2 of those: GlyHealth-Index Test and Gly Health Inflammatory Bowel Disease. We won't cover Gly Health COVID in this session. That's very interesting biomarker though. It has been developed to identify individuals likely to suffer serious inflammatory episodes. If you're interested, we will be more than happy to provide you with additional information about it. Turning to Gly Health-Index Test now, or GHI. This is prognostic and predictive biomarker for inflammatory diseases. It measures systemic chronic inflammation from serum IgG glycomic patterns. It can track subtle changes in chronic inflammation processes and distinguish between chronic and acute. Gly Health-Index Test is commercially available now. It's easy for patients and doctors to use, even in home settings. Here is an example of the blood sample kit. Just a finger prick collects 200 microliters of blood, then post the sample to our labs in Oxford. Very simple. The results from Gly Health-Index Test will give you a multidimensional view into inflammatory processes and molecular health status, can help to build the personalized health trajectory for ID patients, and enables to personalize and track effectiveness of anti-inflammatory treatments and protocols. We have a special interest in inflammatory bowel disease. Together with other consortium members, we have been working on the first disease-specific biomarker to support precision medicine approach to treat the bowel conditions.
GlyHealth-IBD is a prognostic and predictive biomarker we're developing to support clinical management of IBD patients, measuring these prodromal subclinical glycomic signals. Those allow us to see inflammatory storms developing even at very early stages. Our first GlyHealth-IBD application is to improve the efficiency of clinical trials for anti-inflammatory drugs for IBD. So we propose to use Gly Health-IBD as a complementary test in IBD drug trials. The first is by improving the performance versus cost ratio of trials. Second enhancement relates to patient selection for the trial cohort. Gly Health-IBD enables clinical trials managers to select patients with specific prognostic profiles. And the third enhancement is that Gly Health-IBD strengthens the objective evidence for drug efficacy as it provides a quantitative measure of IBD-specific inflammatory processes. So this could be a game changer for IBD medicine.
Thank you so much for your time. We are excited to take part at Sector Conference and meet potential partner who has a strong interest in the precision medicine solution for inflammatory diseases. If you are a biopharma, medical practitioner, or the funding body with a strong interest in this field, please get in touch and help us with this ambitious goal to enhance current healthcare for inflammatory diseases.